Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio for Failures. This is Wheat Straw Inc., and I am Wheat Straw. We are continuing to expand our factory. We might be at a place where we can start. We might be able to start our green circuit production. But as I'm saying that, I'm reminded that I'm actually going out of order a little bit. Before we can get to green circuitry, which is critical, we're going to need to work on some steel. And this little steel area we're going to create is a temporary steel area. And the reason it's temporary is because I don't like using these style furnaces to create steel for the main bus or the main belt that we're going to create. You'll see what I'm talking about momentarily, but it's just, it'll just be a small kind of placeholder situation, which is sometimes what you got to do. And it never works out like I want it to, ever, this game. Please like and subscribe, shameless plug, like and subscribe to all the fantastic content I'm giving you as I just mess up absolutely everything that I'm doing over and over again. So I know you want to see more of that, more of me just being totally bad at this game. But hey, maybe I can turn that into something. And, I suck at games. Like Dan Levitard says he sucks at radio, so that's kind of his thing. That's his niche, right? Anyway, another one of those non-evergreen moments brought to you by Wheat Straw Inc. All right. So let's go ahead and start this temporary steel area. And steel makes sense to kind of start at the beginning of the belt anyway, because steel is a big problem as time goes on. It becomes a big problem. Okay. So we're gonna we'll need some splitters. You'll need a lot of splitters. Okay. So, and when you want to bring resources off the belt to then use them in creating something. This is how I was taught. And I'm doing this in a way where I'm not going to have a lot of space down here, but let me think about this. Hold on. Actually, let me go. Let me start up top. We'll start up top. Okay, and we'll expand the belt. We'll expand the belts out just a little bit. All right, we're expanding it out this way. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll need some space here so that we can get our iron plates up and moving. All right. So when you are taking something off the belt, oh my God, I get no time, no space from these biters. And I'm worried, got to make sure my ammo's good. Make sure this is good because otherwise it'll become a serious problem later. All right. This is how you want to do it. I don't remember the math, and I'll be honest, I'm not even sure I know the math, why this works. But you want to do it, set it up here. You want to put one splitter on the line like this, and then put one splitter kind of half on the line and jutting off in the direction you want to send your resources. Again, I don't know why that math works. I'm not sure I ever did. If you want to know why that math works, you should ask Quill18 or Roomba. They know. There are other YouTubers. Okay. So, we will split off like this. And this will go here. into this. And we're going to have it this kind of same over here. We're going to do a couple of these. And this is, we know that eventually, so right now, this is our main bus. This is our main bus of resources. We know that we want copper plates and iron plates on it. We also know that eventually we're going to want steel. Steel is not something I'm ready to start putting on the bus from this setup. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of put a line knowing that I'm going to have steel on the bus, knowing that I'm going to have steel on the main bus. I'm just making that line now. And the reason I'm doing that now is because it'll be very difficult to create this line later. And, trying to weave it in and out of all the things we're going to create, in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to just make a steel line knowing that that's coming. Knowing that our steel line is coming. All right, and what this is going to be, all right, so we're outputting steel here, inputting coal here, inputting coal here. All right, so this is going to be our coal. All right. Need a couple more furnaces. Let's make it happen. All right, we'll need more of these. All right. These underground belt. See what I'm doing here? We're just passing this belt through. And it can get janky over time. It can. But we keep it as clean as possible. Lots of underground belt you're going to need. All right. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And this should be sufficient for our steel creation at this time. I mean, we would love for it to be better, but we're just not quite ready to start full-on steel production now. This is how I do it. I'm not sure if this is the best way. But this is what I do. This is going to get annoying, so we'll just try to bring that like this. And this even work? Or is this going to be too long? This should work. All right. And we are out of wood. Okay. There we go. All right, the first thing on the belt is done. Well, and it's just temporary. It's just temporary. All right, we've got to bring up some more steel, some more iron plates. And bring this underground belt here. And I know some other folks may choose to just send this line underground so that you're using less underground belt. But I like the way this style looks better. That's just personal preference. All right. Got some steel. Now that steel is important because we're going to need to make these. And we need these. These blue assemblers are much better than those gray crappy ones. The gray crappy ones are just you just use those in the beginning of the game just to get started. I don't even try to buffer those or keep those or save those. It's just do what you got to do. All right, keep cleaning up this ridge so that we can fully tap these mines. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, are we done here? Just about, it looks like. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, it's probably not very useful to do, but, you know, we do what we can right now. Probably overkill. As I put, yet again, put this in the worst possible place. All right. Let's pick up a little bit more iron. Definitely pick up some copper. How are we doing? Are we at least holding them off? That's a lot. That's a lot. But we're holding them off. We're going to have to reload. And speaking of which, this is not something I like to do. But it's just important right now. I'm pulling this directly off the bus early because I haven't automated this yet. I'm going to automate this. I'll automate some, more or less automate some ammo production, but I need this. I need this now. Unfortunately, I don't have red ammo yet either. So okay, we just do what we can. We do what we can to make it work, right? Let's put a light over here so we at least see. Yeah, I'm making this bus, and as you can see, I'm not even doing. I know what else I'm gonna need. So eventually, we're gonna need this. This is what's this, landfill. This steel creation line is going to run up pretty far. I'll need to landfill this water, move this water, so that I can expand my steel area. But that's a little bit of ways away. All right. Okay, so we are right now creating. I'm going to need all of these. We're right now creating. I need iron plates. Steel that we can just pick up and use in the same way we picked up and just used the random iron at our little personal iron station early on. So we're doing the same thing right now with steel. Yeah. How are we doing with the ammo? We're okay. We're okay. Here, we should be kind of okay. Kind of. Keep loading you up. All right. So now we can move on and create some green circuits. Now, green circuits is you're never going to have enough. So you want to start out with a lot. So here's my setup for green circuits. It may look familiar to many of you. Yeah, this is just what I do. Gonna need a lot of fast inserters as well. All right, so these are all going to create, I am right on this, right? Yes. So they're all going to create coil. And what you need for coil is a ton of copper. So, there you go. A ton of copper. I think we'll have enough space here, I think. I hope so. Otherwise, that'll be very annoying. We do what we can. Ton of coil. All right, and this is where your circuits are actually going to get made. All right. So, I'm going to need just a ton of fast inserters. All right. So let's go ahead and just kind of figure out how this is going to look up here while we're creating our fast inserters. So about like this. All right, I don't like to start loading it up until I'm done. But this is kind of our placeholder moment here. So we'll move this through like this. And we're also going to need to start thinking about this. So here, I'm going to want fast inserter here. I want some long inserters. Fast belt, when we start making that, I want that there. Here, I'll want underground belt. Here, I'm going to want these. I usually only use these two. I don't usually use much of the blue inserters unless it's absolutely necessary, which it might become necessary before I start actually. We're a long way away from that, even asking that question. And then you put 3 here. So then it outputs here. It's going to be a buffer. You'll take it out of the buffer and put it onto a belt like this. All right, so I'll need some steel buffers that look like this. All right. So let's go ahead and pick up some more of our steel. Let's go up here and pick up more of our transport belt. We'll need to make some more transport belt. No, that is not right. All right, we'll need more walls. We got to get, we need to collect our walls. Okay. Let's pick up our ammo. We're good. We're good on ammo for now. We don't need to keep creating a ton of it. Especially that yellow ammo, which is useless. I mean, it's only useful for the first 5 minutes of the game. All right. I'll probably set up another one of these around here just to stem the tide when they come for me. Like this. Let's add some, that won't last long. So, but, because I can just pull it right here. All right. Okay. Let's come back up here and keep moving. We need... That's still going. Okay. Okay. We'll grab our steel too, because we need to keep making these blue assembly machines. All right. So let's keep this going. I think this should work in terms of space down here. You know, here's hoping. So this will output here, and we'll bring it down, and we'll connect all these lines. Let's do the same here. We'll connect them. All right. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, can I go ahead and start doing this? No, I need to wait some more. I need some more assemblers to be created. All right, so while that's happening, I'm going to go and let me see. We'll go down here and repair. Do some repairing and clean this up as well. Add some ammo too. That one seems superfluous, but that's all right. Okay. We're good down here for now. Let's head back up. Need some copper. So that we can continue creating our fast inserters. All right, let's keep these going. We'll still need a lot of these. Still also going to need a lot of electrical pole as well. All right, well, let's all right. Okay, we're gonna have to work in the dark some, but we'll make it happen. So it's outputting there, there, there. Okay. All right. So let's start thinking about the other side, which always makes my brain hurt because I never time it out right. I think. Let's see. It doesn't feel right, but we'll test it. Is that too far over? That might be too far over. That's annoying. Yep, too far over. I mean, it could work, but it's going to take up a whole bunch of space. So, we'll try it here. Try it here. This might be now too close. But, you know, we'll see. Definitely too close. That's what I get. Wow, Maybe it was just right. Wow. I'm certain there's an easier way to do this. I'm certain. So anybody, help me out. Help me out there. This should work. Again, this might feel like overkill in terms of how many green circuits we're going to make, but no. This will not be enough as time goes on. Okay. A lot more of these. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and place these down here. Are we good? We're not being attacked anywhere. We're good. We're good right now. And eventually we're going to have to upgrade these lines to our red belt at the very least. We'll just do it this way for now. And we'll have it here. All right. And this is as good as it gets, y'all. So, well, no. So what we're going to want here, we're going to have 2 green belts. We'll have 2. It'll be a little cramped, but we need 2 belts of green circuits. 2 full belts of green circuits is what we're going to want. I tried this game with 1 belt of green circuits, and it works, but it's just better when there's more running. And eventually we're going to have to do what I sometimes call kind of a supplemental belt of green circuits probably after gray science, which again is a long way away. We're going to have to start create a supplemental belt of green circuits. And that'll kind of it'll be something that we add. We'll do the same thing with our copper and our iron. We'll find another deposit that we just kind of insert to the bus, kind of in the middle area, just because, I mean, we need so much of these resources, and it really slows the factory down when this is all that you're producing on the front end of production. If any of what I'm saying makes sense, it'll come together a little bit better, I hope, later. Okay. I hope it'll come together a little bit more clearly later. All right. So like I said, we'll have 2 belts full of it's going to be cramped. It's going to be cramped because I needed this space down here. But we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, so it's really going to be cramped when I start thinking about I got to bring the iron up. Yeah, because it gets really messed up a bit. It's all right though. It's all right. It's all right. It won't be great, but we'll make it work. All right. So we need more splitters. We'll have this splitter here that is going to supply our iron down here, and again here. Now we may not necessarily, if you look at what I'm doing, like we may not, this might be an extra splitter we don't need, but I like to add it just in case I want to What's getting attacked over here? In case I want to split this off later on in the game. Again, you'll see what I'm talking about a little bit later. But right now, we're focused on simply getting our green circuit production going. All right, so this is our buffer. This is going to hold some green circuits for us in case we need them. I usually like 2 full rows of backup green circuits. Particularly until I get the logistic network up and running. We have robots, and that's a long ways away. So not only will this provide some green circuits for us to pick up as we're playing the game, but it'll also provide us with kind of a backup if we're choked up on copper production and we're slow on that. We'll have some green circuits still getting produced and sent out because we desperately need them. Okay, so all right. This is bring our fake steel line out. Our fake steel line. Actually, we're going to bring this back because we're going to need to take some of this out. Okay. All right. And I know that I make this a little more janky than it needs to be when I'm creating my green circuit production. I know it's a little more confusing than it needs to be. However, this is just the one that has worked the best for me over time. Okay, so we're going to input iron. We need iron. All right. And we need some copper. So we're just pulling it directly off the line. And we'll need more transport belt. Just go ahead and just put this all up here. All right, we're taking more of this. And I'll load this up. I need to load this up with iron. And with coal, these miners up. All right. Got a little bit of a backlog here with our all right. Okay. We'll make this quick repair and then continue what we're doing, which is getting our iron working. Okay, so we're going to input iron at the edges here. Input iron might be too close, might be bunched up, so this might be really, really jacked up. Okay, so how is this going to work? This is going to look like this. But what we need is like this. And this is going to move through here. Like this. We'll need another one like right there. Because this is going to move like this. And this is going to move right here. But, again, it's going to look ugly. We'll need this here. Right? We're okay, right? You need any help down here? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Like this. Like this. Okay, that works. It doesn't look great, but that works. So we're gonna need a few more splitters here. We will create we're gonna do our fast inserters. So here we go. Let's do this again. All right. We'll need that there and that here. So let's put our underground belt. Are we already out of that? Yes, we are. So boom, 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 boom. All right. This goes over here. This goes over here. And this will loop here, here, like this. No, I did that wrong. Focus. Doing too much. Like this. All right. I think that is sufficient. So we know we need our move through here. All right. So we'll have to move this like this, so that we can move our green belt through. Need more underground belt. All right. Because I'm annoyed with that. All right. Let's expand this up a little bit. Got all this nice bus area and nothing actually on it yet. Okay. All right. We'll need some power cables. Let's see. Let's go over here and chop some wood. All right. We're almost ready for green circuitry, which would be so important throughout our time in the factory. All right. This should be okay. Let's see. How are we doing? Okay. Lots of biters. Okay, we got to be careful over here. Gotta be careful over there. Our pollution will start expanding and we'll get in a little bit of trouble if we do too much too fast. Okay. And we're gonna have to probably do this. Not excited about that, but you know, it's just how it goes. All right. Watch, somehow that still doesn't work. Somehow it still won't work. Just know it won't. I did this wrong. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's still going to do the same thing, I believe. At least I hope it does. Yeah. But like I said, y'all, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Let's add some lights. It is definitely just kind of a mismatch of okay. All right, I think we're ready to I think we're about ready to turn it on. See if everything's hooked up appropriately. Not quite. Look at that. Okay. Just adding random polls. All right. What we're going to want to do before we turn it on completely, so we need to add just one turret out this way, because it's going to generate a lot of pollution right away. So we want to add one turret kind of around here, just, you know, so as those biters, as I'm preparing to get those biters, you know, I don't get caught in too much trouble, you know. And we are out of walls. I'm not misunderstanding that. That is, I do not see walls in my inventory. No, I do have walls. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah, we may need to come up on a break here soon, because obviously I can't see anything. You know, I see those folks who stream for hours at a time. I was watching this one guy stream Last of Us Part 2, like in like 3, like started at midnight, got the game, played it on midnight, was streaming all through the night. I do not have that in me. I guess being a dad will do to you. Just, I'm now old. Too old for that. Still a gamer, but definitely too old for all that. All right, I believe we're ready to turn this on. So now we'll start the copper plates in. We'll start the iron in. Iron, copper plates. Yep, you see that? That is glorious. That is glorious. All right. Looks like everything is functioning as it should be. Right? No. It is not. Okay. What is happening? God, okay. Oh, probably because I set the whole thing up as we're okay. All right, how are we doing with ammo right here? 21. We need a little more. 91 is fine. Okay. I set the whole thing up as a electrics, green circuits. Okay. All right, so look at that. Our green circuit production is up and running. I'm just going to take some of that off the line because I can and I need it to create other things in my inventory. All right. I think that's enough for now. We're going to take a break here. This is Wheat Straw Inc. I am Wheat Straw. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see different or help me out and play this game. Help me to play this game a little bit better. Y'all take care.